Can you grieve and still be grateful? David did, but not everyone understood. This morning I read 2 Samuel chapter 19, and this is the story of when Absalom was killed in the battle after he tried to take over David's kingdom. And David had to flee, and his men went up to fight Absalom, and David gave the order to spare his son's life. Do not kill Absalom. Well, Joab was the commander of David's army, and when Absalom was in a position where he was stuck and he couldn't defend himself, Joab killed him. And when the message got back to David that his son was dead, David grieved. He grieved so much that when the army got back to him, like in victory, because they had defeated Absalom and his army, David couldn't even go down to greet them because he was grieving. And this offended Joab. It offended Joab so much that he went to David and basically said, you need to get yourself together. Because if you don't get yourself together, you're going to lose all of these men that support you. You're acting like you would rather that we had died instead of Absalom. But what struck me about this chapter is that David could grieve his son and still be thankful that they won the war. I mean, at this point, this was David's third child that he had lost. So sometimes people confuse our grief with the fact that we are not grateful about things. I remember when I broke my neck in a car accident, and I was in the hospital. I broke my neck, both my wrists was broken. I couldn't do anything for myself. I had a halo on. A lot was going on. And one of my friends was saying, well, you still, why are you acting so down? Where is your faith? That offended me because I was like, I am sitting in the hospital with broken wrist, a broken neck. Yes, I'm thankful that God spared my life, but I'm still upset that my neck is broken. And it also makes me think about when you're trying to share with people what you're going through or what you're struggling with, and they say, well, it could have been worse. So-and-so got cancer, or so-and-so lost their mother. It's not a competition of grief. I can have empathy for what they're going through and still feel what I'm going through. I can feel what I'm going through and still be thankful to God that it's not worse. But I'm not going to ignore my emotions or ignore what I'm going through and let you classify it as not being grateful. Because I can be grateful and still feel what I was feeling. So grief and gratitude can coexist. Don't let people guilt you out of your healing process. If you need time to heal, heal. And God understands that. God understands that we all grieve. The point is not to wallow there, not to stay there, because God can be our comforter in grief. But don't let people question your faith because you're grieving, or you're having a hard time, or you're dealing with disappointment. You can deal with disappointment and still be grateful. David did it. So that's my encouraging word for today. I know I was late. I'm posting late in the day, but be encouraged. Happy Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow.